In order to come up with this signal in the ECG and the doctors look at it, what is this signal? What we would like to understand that the ECG is actually based on something called a dipole. If you look at this subject at the left, we have here 2 points, point A and point B on the body. So this is closed by your center of gravity, and then this is your right arm. These 2 points are arbitrary. We have something called the resistance between R and A because it's an electrical activity that is taking place inside the body because of the ion exchange and transportation. We have two resistances that we can lump them, and then there is a bipolar electrical current that is passing through the heart because of the SN and the AV nodes inside the heart. This equivalent cardiac generator, which we call a dipole, measures the activity of the heart. We can assess it, and it's a source of cardiac activity, and that's why we call it a dipole. And it is electrical circuit representation equivalent of a generator. The heart is like a battery because ions passing through the heart. From electricity, we know that if you have a battery, we know that electrons are passing through it, and that's what actually happening inside the heart, and that's why we have a dipole, a positive and negative dipole. But we can't call it positive and negative, but we can say that where the current is coming out and getting in, that's my dipole. And also the measurements, we do it on the surface or intracardiac, and that's invasive. We put electrodes, thorax and arm, legs, and catheter inside the heart. We have something called 12-lead electrode system. If you use the surface electrodes, we can use something called catheter inside the heart. If you would like to have a measurement of the activity of the heart, exactly similar to these signals in the top. So if you want to get all of these signals, you need to put catheters inside the heart. We are going to look at the 12-lead electrode system so that we can do a surface measurement. That's another schematic of the dipole or R wave, that's what we call it. And the M is the dipole moment of it. It's just a representation of how the electrical activity is through the heart. We're not going to get into more details until the end of the semester when we talk about safety, because we will be talking about the leakage current inside the body. The dipole represents electrical activity of the heart. Changes in the dipole magnitude and the orientation causes a detectable change in the electrical field.